Beneath the tranquil landscape of southern Italy, the vast Campi Flegrei volcanic system is displaying renewed activity. On the 8th of April 2026, a 3.4 magnitude earthquake struck the Naples region, causing brief panic in one of Europe's most densely populated cities. While there was no major damage, the event is a reminder of the persistent geological threat it poses. But for scientists, this earthquake was more than an isolated event. It was part of a broader pattern, an indication that pressure within the caldera was steadily increasing. In the recent years, the region has experienced a phenomenon known as bradyseism, a rise and fall of the ground surface caused by the movement of magma and gas beneath the earth. In the town of Pozzuoli, significant uplift was recorded, indicating a change in internal dynamics that cannot be ignored. Recent research published in the journal Times Communications, Earth and Environment Times suggests that repeated cycles of activity over decades have weakened the crustal structure above the caldera. Microcracks formed over time now create conditions that make the structure more vulnerable to sudden movements. In other words, the system may be approaching a tipping point. These findings were confirmed by a team of researchers from Stanford University who used high-resolution seismic monitoring technology. They identified more than 54,000 previously undetected microearthquakes, a number far exceeding historical records. This activity suggests that subsurface pressure continues to build, increasing the likelihood of stronger earthquakes, including those of magnitude 5 or greater. Beyond seismic activity, chemical changes at the surface are also of serious concern. In the Solfatara and Pisciarelli areas, researchers recorded a significant spike in carbon dioxide emissions. This gas, originating from deep-seated magmatic systems, is often an indicator that hot fluids are moving more actively toward the surface. Very low-frequency seismic signals, known as very long-period (VLP), were also detected, strengthening the suspicion that structural changes are underway within the volcanic system. For the more than 1 million residents living around Naples, these developments bring real risks. Repeated earthquakes could compromise aging infrastructure, while toxic gas accumulation puts safety at risk. In the worst case, rapid escalation may force mass evacuations, a logistical challenge for authorities. However, experts emphasize that there is no immediate indication that a major eruption is imminent. Systems like Campi Flegrei are notoriously complex and difficult to predict. Intensive monitoring continues, utilizing modern sensor networks and artificial intelligence-based analysis to detect even the slightest changes. Every new piece of data is crucial in reducing uncertainty. On the ground, daily life continues. The streets of Naples remain bustling, cafes are still packed with customers, and economic activity shows no signs of slowing down. But beneath this normalcy, vigilance is heightened. Public education and risk communication are now top priorities, ensuring that the public understands the situation without panicking. The Italian government, along with national scientific institutions, has strengthened mitigation measures, including improving early warning systems and updating evacuation plans. Emergency simulations are conducted regularly, reflecting the seriousness with which the worst-case scenario is being prepared. Globally, Campi Flegrei remains one of the most complex and closely monitored volcanic systems in the world. Any changes that occur are important not only for Italy, but also for the international scientific community striving to understand how supervolcanoes develop and react to internal pressures. For now, the situation remains under close monitoring. But recent trends, a combination of increased seismic activity, ground deformation, and gas emissions, suggest that Campi Flegrei is far from sleeping. Beneath its seemingly calm surface, a gigantic system is constantly in motion, waiting to be understood, or, in the worst-case scenario, unleashed.